All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Midnight Racing League Contender Series. 125 laps on deck for tonight. And boys, do we have a show for y'all tonight. First off, the starting lineup for tonight's running at Chicagoland. Alex Hill on pole next to Dylan Fink. David Riddell, Kevin Allen rolls off for row number 2. Row 3, Corey Wright, Kevin Sterner. Row number 4, Brent Garber, Mitchell Raridan. Right out top 10, Tempted Cook, Brandon Walters. And to conclude the Fast 12, DJ Stagner and Trevor Astronaut is in the field tonight. Kenny Rea, Robbie Adams rolls off for row 7. For row 8, Jason Pick, Nicholas Alozia. Row 9, Seth Taman, Mike Audrey. Rolling off midfield tonight. About Frank Chavez, Tyler Stevenson rounding out the top 20. Row 11, John Border and Colton Ward rolls off for 22nd. I believe Ward might be race control. We'll see. Nah, he ain't race control. It's Landon Velicky, Mark Person rolls off for row 12. Justin Millicard is race control for tonight. And Chris Logan rolls off 26th to end the field for tonight. So Alex Hill, already dropping on the apron as Dylan Fink. I believe he may have had POL. All right. Pace truck in this time. Dylan Fink, David Riddell. Brings us down. We are rolling at Chicagoland. Tyler Stevenson and John Border with a wicked hit on lap 1. Caution is out for the first time tonight. And Tyler Stevenson and John Border done before they even get started. Well, go back and see what happened. Good God, what a hit. Border. Colton Ward. I ain't never seen a more bigger hit. Well, looks like they go in for the restart. Just gets loose. And nothing Velicky can do. They just come together and hard into the wall goes Tyler Stevenson. Oh. Right on board John Border. Well, for Tyler Stevenson and John Border, they are done for tonight. As Dylan Fink leads us here. David Riddell, Corey Wright, Kevin Allen. Kevin Sterner, your top 5. Taria Rackett, Dylan Fink, David Riddell, Kevin Allen, Corey Wright, Brent Garber being top 5. Sterner, Cook, Reardon, Kenny Real, DJ Stadner. The top 10, Trevor Astronaut, Brandon Walters, Seth Taman, Jason Pick, Robbie Adams. The top 15. As the field enters turn 3 and 4, we're going to try this one again. All right, Fink, Riddell, we're rolling. Oh, David Riddell, hard into the wall. Oh, there they go. Brent Garber, Kenny Real, Corey Wright, Jason Pick, Frank Chavez, Alozia, Trevor Astronaut. Man, oh man. What? God almighty. I am not believing that. Don't start up here with David Riddell. Man, the freaking Dylan Fink's the only one that gets through it. Take a look at this. Rewind it further than that. When they get a restart, Wright looks to the inside. They just come together. Man. Well, right on board with a couple of drivers. Kevin Allen. David Riddell. Brent Garber's on board. Garber takes some pretty decent shots. One from right on the right side. Astronaut into the left side. Speaking of Astronaut. Well, deal back to the 1 to green. We're going to get ready to re-rack it and try it again. There's Dylan Fink, Sterner, Heyman, Stagner, Mike Audrey, your top 5. Frank Chavez, Nicholas Alozia, Jason Pitt, Corey Wright, Mitchell Raridan, your top 10. We're rolling again. Dylan Fink, set, sailed, and gone. David Riddell, black flag. Car was caution out of the light. That is Fink, leaves them in a turn on 3. Sterner, Stagner, Audrey, Heyman to the top 5. Field comes off from turn number 4. Colton Ward working his way. Oh, Seth Heyman saved it. Yes. Hell of a save. Meanwhile, down the back straightaway, Ward trying to get around Audrey for 5th. He's able to get cleared. Ward already up. Gained here 17 spots already. We're only on lap 10. Well, now Ward right battling back. At the front, Sterner trying to keep up with Dylan Fink. About the best run Dylan's had so far. A little bit loose off of 2. Meanwhile, further up, back to the field. Right, still trying to make moves right now. That'll make something happen. Chris Logan up 15 spots from where he started. Astronaut, another one of them trying to make up ground after being involved in the second incident. It's easier just to list who wasn't involved in it versus who was. Right now, action still picks up. Fink opens it up to about 3/10 of a second. Real hanging out 1.6 back over Ward. Real, Ward, Stagner, Audrey, Raridan, Landon, Bella, Keith, Kevin Allen, Corey Wright will finish out the top 10. Run back down each front two. out. Field practically single filed out here at Chicagoland as they try to run down top two. As I say that, here comes Audrey on the outside of DJ Stagner. Stagner big time loose off of two again. Mitchell Raridan looks to pounce all over it. Raridan trying to take sixth away from number 64. Veliky lies in wait. Kevin Allen right behind him. We're going to get a little bit racy again. Still at the front. Sterner right now having the best run I've been seeing for him in that number 97 machine. Same for Dylan Fink. It has been a rough contender series for Dylan Fink. Right now looking to end that tonight. Try to get him another win. For points entering tonight. Real on top. By 45 over Kevin Allen. Jason Big Stagner Award rounds out your championship top 5. That is entering tonight. After tonight, 2 races left in the chase. Front two continue to battle here. Take another look back further to the field. Mitchell Raridan still holding on to the 6th spot. Practically everybody's got it. Again, single filed out, a couple passes here and there. Drivers testing lines as Veliky off the wall just a little bit. About 100 laps to go. Actually 102 to be honest with you. About to be 100 to go here in about 3 more laps. As Kenny Reel is slowly starting to reel in the front two. There goes Mike Audrey right now. He'll get under Colt Ward. Sorry, audio issues. Well, Mitchell Raridan off the wall. Turn 2. Definitely in trouble spot tonight. Well, right now, weather report here at Chicagoland. 77 degrees, but 123 track tent. Big thing is clear skies overhead. battle on the slick racetrack. Some of them there. Corey right off the wall. Stagner off the wall. Well, 100 laps to go here at Chicagoland. Give us 1 second here. Alright, we're back. Well, Dylan Fink has opened up this gap to just over a half a second. But Kenny Real, the points leader, is closing. Closing pretty quick. Right now, Dylan Fink closing in on lap traffic. Lito being a 5 with Tyler Stevenson, he is closing in on. As here comes Kenny Real. Real going for a second on Sterner. No contest. Well, maybe a little bit of a contest. No, Real's got him. Turner credit. Going off Kenny Real, but Real comes right back to him again. Real slides over in front of Audrey. Audrey crosses him over. Colton Ward licking his chops at the moment. Audrey now to the inside of Real. This is the battle for third. All Sterner wants to see. Come on, battling, boys. I'll run down Dylan Fink again while y'all take care of this. Well, Kenny Real will get it clear. As will Ward. Kenny Real up to second. Tyler Stevenson goes a lap down. That truck severely damaged after a lap 1 incident. John Porter done for a night. Alex Hill done for a night. As Real taps it to the bottom. They'll get around Stevenson. The rest of the field, however, having a bit of an issue getting around that number 5. Well, all the battling has happened. The gap has grown from Kenny Real to Dylan Fink to about just under 2 seconds. That 52 right now is on rails. Finally got a good Hemi under the hood. Meanwhile, further back, Kenny Real's starting to pull away from this field, I believe. Starting to lose some handling on that car. Tires probably starting to fade away a little bit. Like Audrey looking to the inside. He ain't gonna give up this third place easy. No, but he is holding up about 4 fast guys who can probably get up there and challenge Kenny Real and Dylan Fink. Really, Dylan Fink more than Real at the moment. Audrey finally gets around Sterner, as does Ward. Sterner way up to the top side of the racetrack, almost in the wall. Veliky looks to the middle. Tight racing here. Sterner trying to hold on to a top 5 spot. Ward down to the bottom under Mike Audrey now. Up to the 3rd spot, me around Kenny Real. That's pulling away from the top 3, but there you see Dylan Fink way out ahead. Well, that Ward has gotten clear. You can tell he is starting to pull away just a little bit from Audrey. Right now, David Riddell all in Kenny Real's way. Riddell gets a little bit loose on that apron, opens the door. Kenny Real gets around him. David Riddell. Oh! Sure, that's a little bit of payback or attempted payback or what? Well, regardless, Riddell's going to lose a bunch of spots. Go back and see. See what happens here. Dale tries to get into him and tries to right hook him. Or, well, it might be a little bit pre-opposed in saying that. Haven't tried to get to him. We know that part. John Border back out onto the racetrack, 35 laps down. As Dylan Fink enters the pits. So Fink is in. Right now, Kenny Reel is in this time. Reel comes in, as does Audrey. So low down. Kevin Sterner, black flag. Oh, come on, man. That will be a crushing blow to what was a strong number 97 here tonight. At the front, Colton Ward leads over Veliky, Wright, Stagner, Raritan. Ward's going to stay out again. We're going to stay out again. I think now, probably going to try to run. He's going to run down Ward. Get his lap back. There you see, full head of steam. Good God almighty. Oh, and Ward put a block on him. I think Ward maybe trying to get out of his way, and he just in the way. Well, regardless of the fact, Fink gets his lap back. Well, so far, it was the Dylan Fink show. Now it's the Colton Ward show. Here as Ward continues to lead 1.7 over Veliky, 3 seconds over Corey Wright, 4.7 over Algernon, 5.7 over Kevin Allen. Ray Audrey back 1 lap down. Fink back on the lead lap. Brent Garber, Brady Waters are in. Well, Kevin Allen attempts to cook her in this time. Cook is in. Allen's in. All right, Colton Ward is in, as is Veliky. We're going to get the lead over to Corey Wright. Wright, get him some bonus points. is your leader with a staggering 9 seconds over Mike Aldridge. Dang. Well. Tyler Stevenson, meatball flag. And caution is out. Tyler Stevenson, Night from Hell, will come to an end. See what happens. Holy sh! My damn tire blew out. We had already had issues prior to that. It just breaks. Almost like his wheel disconnected. I just think tire went down. Something broke. You can tell right there whenever it veers hard to the right that something broke massively. And bam! Well, for Tyler Stevenson, be a race he wants to forget. Enter tonight 6th in the points. And now he'll be done, and this will more than likely end Tyler Stevenson's hopes of a championship. It'll take away. It's going to take away that 9-second lead that Dylan Fink had. All right. Alright, to re-rack it here. Dylan Fink, Mike Audrey, Raritan, Astronaut, Timothy Cook, your top 5. Alan Velicky, Ward, Chris Logan, Corey Wright will be the top 10. Chavez, Waters, Alosia, Stagner, and Pick will be the top 15. As we get set to go back racing here. We're rolling. How about TA? Trevor Astronaut up to second. He's going to dive it to the bottom. Trevor Astronaut, and Audrey swings it wide, and that number 22 Discount Tire Machine. Fink holds off Astronaut. Side by side for third with Allen and Mike Audrey. Ward trying to get into the mix with Mitch Raritan. Fink able to create some separation. Astronaut's going to swing it high. Going to try to get the run off of turn number 2. Fink will slide up in front of him. They work down the back straightaway. Another big run by Astronaut. He might dive it to the inside. There he goes. The captain of Jack Shack dives it underneath Dylan Fink this time. Look at that 52. Just so damn strong tonight. Yeah, you see, that's our teammate Lane Velikey trying to get out there. Big loose out of Velikey. How about this? Trevor Astronaut gets around Dylan Fink, and new leader tonight, and his name, Trevor Astronaut. We'll put his name on the leaderboard. It's been a long time since you can say that. At midnight. Astronaut trying to set Seligon. His teammate Landon Velikey has worked up to third. Dylan Fink's truck right now not operating as good as what it was earlier. Starting to lose ground. Fresh tires. Fink trying to hold him back. Letting the Velikey down to the bottom. 61 complete, working 62. And it will be a Jack Shack 1-2. Trevor Astronaut, half a second lead over Velikey. I'll tell you one thing, I'll take another swallow of beer for this. Well. 63 laps in the books, working 64. Still a ways to go here. Well, Trevor Astronaut has opened up almost a second lead over his teammate Landon Velikey. Right now, battle for third rages on. That battle from third rages on turns into a hornet's nest. Right now, you got trucks everywhere. Meanwhile, Colt Ward going to make it 3. Almost gets put in the wall by Mitchell Raritan. 3 wide for 4th, or for 5th rather. Tipton Cook slides up in front of Dylan Fink. Cook up to 3rd. They work down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Fink will dive into the bottom. Will get in front of Mitchell Raritan. Cook will follow suit. Bring down in front of the 52. Down the back, or down the front straightaway. Fink down to the apron, trying to defend. Ward all over the place, trying to get something to work. Right now, still Trevor Azernoth leading here at Chicagoland. Velike 2nd. Trying to cover the action here and there. Well, 18 truck still on the lead lap. Right now, it's good horse nest back here. Colt Ward still trying to make moves. We're down back straightaway. Dylan Fink has dropped down to 11. Now, big battle here. Mike Audrey. Jake Stagner for the 9th spot. Fink trying to hold on to the top 11. About to be under assault for Frank Chavez. Kenny Rio right now, the points leader, running at 14. There you see him. Just out of camera view, and that number 11, there he is, trying to run down Brent Garber, who had an incredible regular season. However, the chase not start Brent Garber's way. Right now enters tonight 8th in the points. Virtually out of it as well. And right now, Kevin Allen does enter tonight 2nd in the points, out by 45. Allen right now running 6th. The Kenny Reel's 14th at the moment. Make it 5th now. too soon. Look at the ticker. Landon Veliky has her hand down. Trevor Astronaut. Well, he had reeled him back in. Back to 4/10. Colt Ward. See that Sporky. Laying in the back. Slowly coming. Veliky running a much lower line than what Trevor is, but Trevor is getting that run off the corner for running that middle lane. Well, Veliky gains on entry, he loses on exit, basically. This time, Veliky might have a run, maybe not. Trevor's just so good off the corners. And once Veliky sniffs that air, Veliky's still doing everything he can right now while that battle continues. All right, signified out back here. Frank Chavez working on Brent Garber. Able to get around him. Chavez up to the 12th spot. Chavez started 19th, right now 12th. Colt Ward slowly gaining. Was 1.9. That's down to 1.6. Getting out 1.4. Really try to find some best battles here, so we'll look at the best battles cam. Mike Audrey, Mitchell Raritan. Think still trying to get that truck to cooperate. When was the last time they did? Right now, anywhere from 29 to 40 laps. But if we go up one more, then I think 42. Definitely on older tires, as is Mike Audrey as well. Tires up in. Owing on the repair tab. John Border, 22 minutes worth of damage. Had to be fixed. David Riddell at minute 46. Robbie House minute 16. Same for Stevenson. Same for Turner. Everybody else very low with those. Well, get to the leaders now. Half a second. Ward, he is slowly coming. I mean, he's getting there. I don't know if he's waiting to get into the first. I don't know if he's looking to get to the pit stop or whatever the deal may be for Colt Ward. Basically hovering around that 1.2, 1.3 mark. And I'm not doing a good job holding Veliki at bay. Well, Trevor Astronaut, 2026 start off rough. Is tonight the pivotal point that 89 team needs? And could it come at a more perfect time? With midnight and, of course, the long awaited and anticipated PGR SummerSlam 499. Less than a week away from starting. Is this the motivation, the breakthrough that Astronauts will need to make the SummerSlam and get his first ever crown jewel win on the biggest stage? Well, that will be for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of next week. This here, he has got to hold off his teammate and potentially a very hard-charging Colt Ward as Stagner and Allen are in this time, so we may be seeing the final green flag pit stops of the night. Kevin Sterner, another black flag for the 97. Thanks. Veliki's in. Ward is in. Ward down and away. Here comes Trevor Astronaut. The captain of the Jack Shack is in. Frank Chavez joins him down pit road. Brandon Walters stays out, gets some 5 bonus points. Walters in this time. Grant Garber 4.8. You had to expect Garber's going to be in. Well, no Garber's. Well, never mind. Well, we're going to see what Garber does. So Brandon Garber is in. Jason Pick this time. I expect Pick and Aloha to be in. When this cycles around, it'll probably be Dylan Fink. As here comes Pick. Oh, locks it up and almost gets into trouble. Nicholas Alozia stays out, 5 bonus points. Well, Lozia ought to be in this time. Lozia ain't coming in. You don't think Lozia can make it, do you? No. Matter of fact, that answers my question, but bring that graphic back up. Dylan Fink, 14 laps since he last pitted. Fink might be able to pull it off. 24 to go. it comes back out. Landon Veliky cometh. Veliky is charging hard. Border gets out of the way. 35 to go. Or 22 to go. Looking at the wrong thing. David Riddell. Dylan Fink has got a mirror full of Landon Veliky. Fink gonna go to the top side. He's gonna try to run wherever Veliky's not. Or vice versa. Be 20 to go. Veliky going to work. Landon got to worry about Corey Wright, Astronaut, and Colt Ward. Veliky down to the bottom. Riddell blocking the 4. There, Riddell. Corey Wright says, excuse me, sir. 3 wide. Astronaut does it to the bottom. Well, work down the back straightaway. We're right way up to the racetrack. Landon Veliky leads here at Chicagoland. Three wide again. David Riddell, I ain't quite sure what he's racing them so hard, but to who's their own. 18 to go. This time. Well, at the front, Trevor Asronoff. Back to the point. Trevor Asronoff. Gonna try to end a winless drought. Knife Colt Ward. Oh, Ward and Veliky almost get. Ward, buddy, you better quit blocking me. Contact made. Hard racing here in the final stages. Veliky went way up the racetrack, but was enough to slow Ward down. Doing everything he can. He's got to deal with 2 jack shafts. One's hard enough. You throw 2 up there. It'll be 13 to go. Veliky defending Asronoff. Goes Alozia down to the bottom. Ward's in 2. Ward 3 wide. Alozia. Alozia not part of this. Alozia just wants his lap back. That's all he cares about. 13 to go at Chicagoland. Colt Ward doing everything he can to get around. Landon Velicky further back. Kenny Real has moved up to 6th. Kevin Allen 10th. Move on. Well, gap now is opened up to 1.7. Velicky, he's just going to keep blocking. 10 laps to go for Trevor Astronaut. Well, again, go back to start 2026. It is not how Trevor Astronaut envisioned it. Of course, well documented the suspension. Couldn't race for about 3 months. Came back, but it has been a rough road back for Trevor Astronaut. And right now, he is trying to silence one demon and get his long-awaited win back in MRL. 7 laps to go. I imagine for Trevor Astronaut, it feels like the longest 7 laps ever. Started 12th. Honestly, was not on our bingo cards tonight. Right now, everything is going his way. Well, good grief. You have got to be kidding me right now. Dylan Fink has crashed out here at Chicagoland. You talk about bad streaks. Dylan Finks, 2026 Midnight Racing League Contender Series season continues. Not how he won it. What in the... Oh, him and Kenny Real, perhaps? Nah. Scared Kenny Real, though. Truck just immediately snaps. Oh, Kenny Real does get a piece of this. The points leader does get a piece of this. The truck just snaps. No warning at all. Bam. Kenny Real slams him. That is night done for Dylan Fink. And for Trevor Astronaut, I imagine he is livid. Well, he's going to bring him down. This is for all the money. Come on, TA. Frank Chavez stays out. Across the line. Astronaut gets it over Corey Wright, Stagner, Ward, Velke. Your top five. Frank Chavez, by God, is staying out. All right. To re-rack it, Frank Chavez out front. Trevor Astronaut, Corey Wright, Stagner, Ward, Velike, Walters, Audrey, Kevin Allen, Timothy Cook, your top 10. This might be the most important restart, depending on who you are. Kenny Real is back out onto the racetrack. 17 seconds back. Go have to hurry. Well, he'll make it. Get up off your seats. The pace truck is in this time. Frank Chavez looking for his first win. Astronaut looking to go back to victory lane. The filter restart zone. Oh, and Chavez misturns it. Chavez hard into the wall, takes Astronauts with him. Good grief. Lord have mercy. Frank Chavez. Happy campers by that one. Let's look back and see. I believe he spun the tires. Astronaut, I can imagine he is pissed. That's what I say. He fired off good. I can't understand in the why I mean, ultimately, hold on. Right on board with him. See what here in your wheel spin. I really don't. I mean, I'm not saying this out of spite. I genuinely do not know really how to call this. I mean, obviously, Chavez goes up in the astronauts. I just don't understand why, though. I mean, be different in the cockpit, I'm sure. But at the front, DJ Stagner, Corey Wright. Well, all right. Stagner, Wright, Ward, Veliky, Walters. Top 5, Audrey Cook, Allen, Brenton Garber, Jason Pick. All right. Try this again. Well, we're rolling. 2 laps. Right now, DJ Stagner is gone. Oh, Ward's around. They're wrecking big. Timothy Cook, Brent Garber, Colton Ward. Well, 6 caution a night. Folks, give me 1 second here. Alright, so after a quick word with the admins, this is it. This restart coming up, due to last week's controversial finish at Phoenix. Excuse me. After last week's controversial finish in Phoenix, this will be the final attempt at a green-white checkered. If a caution is thrown, the field is frozen, whoever is scored the leader will be declared the winner. If they make it back to the white, well, at that point, may the best man win. All right. To re-rack it. Oh, well. We'll have to look back and see what put us under caution here in a minute. Well. Stagner and Veliky. Looking good at victory lane. Braden Walters, Mike Audrey. Of course, Braden taking over the Braden Waters will be taking over the league after the Contender Series is concluded with. Boy, would he love to get a win tonight. All right. Pace truck is in. No matter what happens, we're rolling. No matter if there's a caution, the field is rolling. Oh, and Mike Audrey into the wall. Seth Heyman, get a little bit of a tap, 22 stays grounded. Stagner is gone. He has set sailed. Veliky side by side with Braden Waters for second as they work down the back straightaway. Into turn number 3. Veliky is clear of Waters. Veliky sets his sights on Stagner. They come off of turn 4. White flag. 1 to go tonight. And Jason Peck is in the wall. Peck and Audrey in the wall. Does not matter. White flag. They enter turn 1 for the final time. Veliky with another big run. Don't give it for all it's worth. Down the back straightaway for the final time. Veliky, 0.2 of a second back. Now under 0.2 of a second back. Into turn 3 for the final time. Veliky bears it into turn number 3. It's not going to be enough. Stagner off of 4 and DJ Stagner to victory lane in Chicagoland. And Veliky junks it, as does Astronaut, who comes home 4th. Whew. Good grief. DJ Stagner. Burnt to the ground, buddy. Well, go back real quick while he continues to celebrate. See what put us under the overtime attempt anyway. Brent Garber and somebody coming together. Hide that for a minute. Corey Wright. Relook at it. Wright gets loose. Gets Colton Ward. Ward gets turned. Cook gets turned. Garber gets net coated. Well, I can tell you it happened all behind this man. There's DJ Stagner. He's your winner tonight from Chicagoland. See, you can't get a word with him. Well, DJ. Well, okay, you know what? Screw it. We'll go. You join at the worst, at the either perfect time or worst time.
All right. That's a sign right there, son.
All right, well, you know what? Well, all right, you know what? Fuck it. Screw it. We'll go on with this one.
Hell yeah. All right, let's go.
No, I got to clean that up before Dan. Got to clean that up before Wednesday. Well,
Landon. Yeah, you do got to do that.
Well, Landon, a hell of a run tonight, I got to say. For the longest time, it looked like it would be between you and Trevor. Walk us to the night from the first big one that you were involved in all the way up to the finish.
I was involved in the crash?
The big one to start with. Or you may have snuck through it barely.
Yeah, I don't think I crashed tonight. Oh no, I know what you're talking about. Me and Colton went through the grass and did it. Dude, listen. What an absolute I can't use the words I want to, but what a hell of a race, dude. That was like for someone like me, I haven't touched this in a month, dude. Like I remember I said it to my parents, you know, here you go, I'm racing again. And I was like, I don't know, I'm pretty rusty, so don't expect much. And granted, that first run, I was not that great, to be honest. I was like, I don't know, 8th on pace or something like that. Just ran through the tires. But, dude, I mean, I had, once again, I don't know if you remember when, I think it was this season, Watkins Glen with me and Colton. I remember saying that was the best battle I've ever had on iRacing. I take that back now, and it was tonight with me and Colton. That was the greatest. That was by far and away the most fun I've ever had on this game. Me and him were going at it, dude.
Hey, that got turned at one point.
Oh, dude, it was multiple times. We were beating and banging, good old NASCAR racing, and it was, dude. I can't even explain it, man. That was so much fun.
Well, part of it's on the broadcast, so you can go back and watch it.
Good. I wish all of it was, because it was cinema. All right, it was something to watch. But man, what an absolutely fun race. I'm so thrilled. I mean, it sucks. I finished second. I know, especially after Trev got completely boned over. I mean, he had that in the bag. He had a 3.5 second lead before that caution came out, and he just got absolutely screwed.
I can't be biased as a commentator, but I about said something.
Well, no, I mean, it's pretty blatantly obvious. I mean, you know, and I don't mean to shit on Frank or anything like that. It's not like that. I mean, that would happen to any of us. Any of us that stayed out on tires, especially with this hot track and anything like that, would just be, you know, brutal to control the restart of a race. But I mean, it still sucks either way. And I told Trev, I was like, man, I'm going to win this, all right? I watched it happen. I was just silent for a second. I was like, all right, well, I guess it's my turn. I got to win now. And I didn't, even though I chewed DJ's lead up in that restart, man. If I had one more lap, that's all I needed. But, man, what a hell of a race.
Trev?
Oh, Trev's in here?
Yeah. I can imagine. Pissed is an understatement, ain't it?
No, I don't even know how I'm feeling right now. I have no idea. I don't even know what to think. I don't even know what to do.
Get ready for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Man, I'm over that shit. Now let me say, all right, we're gonna go ahead and just spill the beans. All right. So Frank Chavez's fucking throttle subscription ran out, and he fucking just junked the shit out of me. I'm sorry. I'm cussing. Oh, see, I'm sorry. I forgot we're in a race interview. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. My bad,
Trev,
dude.
you've
I'm
heard
so
me
sorry.
before.
I'm so sorry. Oh my god, dude.
You're fine.
Hot is an understatement. I don't even know. This is the best race I think me and Landon's ever run. Just like fun, fast paced, battling back and forth. Bullshit. See, I was gonna cuss again. Talking stuff, talking smack, just having a good time. They're in the Discord having a FIFA contest or whatever the hell's going on. We're just over here just racing. And dude, I ain't never gonna win one of these. I'm a fuck. I'm a merchant. I'm sorry, Jabab. I'm a merchant. I'm just so mad. I'm so hot right now.
I don't care.
Dog, I'm so sorry. I know. I'm trying. I used to broadcast with Landon, and I tried to be professional, but he knows how that goes.
I mean, you did a good job when we were doing that. To be fair, I thought that was going to go way worse than it ever did. But
I was also 3/4 of the cheeks to the wind every broadcast that we did. But yeah, shitter Frank Chavez. I know it's not his fault. I think he ran out of tires, and I mean that's all he could do. Oh man, it's just again freshest tires leading on a restart. This happened in the Monday race or whatever the hell we raced over there, and it just bites me, man. I can't. Everybody on the Jack Shack's won a damn race here. Even Cameron Craig is not even on the Jack Shack anymore, and he won a race here, and I can't win. I can't win a regular, degular mile-and-a-half short track, whatever the hell. I don't know, dude. Just all I'm gonna say is nothing at all. All right, I'm done. You got any questions, Jimbo? I'm sorry. I feel like I just took over your interview. Go ahead.
That's what normally happens when the Jack Shack's in an interview together.
That's right, baby.
Well, boys, as for tonight, was hot, was slick, was slicker than a goose knot out there, but really, older tires compared to newer tires, was there much of a difference when you were stuck behind somebody?
Can I answer that?
I don't care.
Oh, wait. Sorry, hold on. Okay. The last part of your question threw my answer off. Yes, there was a massive difference on tires, but when you're behind somebody, that's just this truck because dirty air is dirty air, and it's the stupidest thing that physics has to offer any racing series there is. But it is what it is. We can't do anything about it. But once you kind of learn how to maneuver the dirty air and kind of make it work for you instead of against you, that's when, it really clicks for you. And that's I think I've done a fairly decent job of that. I know Trev has as well. Any of us over there, we have, and I mean a lot of guys in this league too. I don't want to just ride our horse, but still, it like whenever I drove up to Fink and took the lead, and I didn't know that was even I didn't know I was in second until I, actually started racing him for the lead because I thought the cycle was still going on. But, I mean, he was trying to, take some air here and there. Me and Colton, I mean, holy shit. Me and him, oh my God. I mean, it was just, that was such a fight. And it involved some of that dirty air too, but I think he pit the same lap as me too. Anyway, I'm yapping. The tires still could prevail if you knew how to use the air to your advantage, and if you could predict where the car in front of you was going. But I had I don't know what restart it was. What restart was that, Trev? The one that I drove from like 12th to 2nd in like 2 laps.
So when I took the lead from Fink,
yes,
that was the last restart, probably.
I don't know if you showed that at all, but just to self-glaze for a second, that was the greatest restart. So there are 2 of the greatest things ever in the game that have happened to me in 3 years of doing this. The battle with Colton was the best battle, and that was by far and away the best restart I've ever had on a normal track. I ripped through that field. And dirty air, I mean, my tires, since that caution was in the middle of a pit cycle, my tires were a little better than others. And restarts can be a little weirder with air and all that. But anyway, I was slicing, dicing. It was ooh, it was so good. I can't wait to watch it.
Well, boys, a hell of a job from both of you tonight. My last two questions I got, they can kind of be answered together. Is there anybody you want to thank? Friends, family, sponsors, etc. And now, ultimately, think there's one or two more races left. I don't know about Landon, but I know where Trev will be from the 29th to hopefully the 2nd. Where will the confidence level be after a good run tonight from both of you? And
Trev goes first.
And going for the SummerSlam.
I gotta give a shout out to Alex. He got power problems in the good old state of Georgia Power. And he just came over in my ear and he said, just do it like this. And then they just 10 times just evolved. And I think I was probably one of the best trucks on track by far. But shout out to him. Shout out to Landon. Keeping it Gucci, baby. We were out here just slanging it, having a good time, backing up, talking smack, just having a good old boys time at the Jack Shack. Thank everybody for watching. Shout out to you. Thank you for putting on these broadcasts, dude. Like, you make it 10 times enjoyable, especially coming up here and having a cuss session. Yeah, man. We're gonna go next week, probably try to go win us a damn $4.99 somehow or another. And yeah, look out for that. Look out for the Jack Check to come up there to either wreck the field or win the damn race. So we'll figure that out when it happens. And hashtag Jim Bob for the $4.99 is still a thing. We're gonna try to make that happen. Hopefully. Probably not. They're a bunch of assholes. They're a bunch of. I'm sorry. Yeah, we're gonna try. Sorry. Cut. Or can we cut that?
I'll
right,
see if I can. I'll see if Mike can edit that part out.
But yeah. Go ahead, Landon. Appreciate you, Jim Bob.
Yes, sir.
Dude, I don't know even where to start. I mean, shout out you for broadcasting, admins, all that. Shout out DJ for the win. I mean, he spanked my ass on that restart. It's so hard to time those restarts, at least for me. I know some people are really good at it, but restarting second like that, it's just so hard to time it. But yeah, shout out to him for the win. He did a great job. Colton for giving me enjoyment and fun tonight in that battle. That was just absolutely fantastic. I'm gonna keep yapping about that too. It was anyway. I guess. Well, you're talking about momentum in the 499. I am actually doing that. I didn't think I was going to. I signed up last week while I was across the country. I don't really know why I did, but who knows? Last year I
was going to be calling the heats right now.
Ain't that the damn truth right there? See, this guy's got the positivity and the confidence right here, Trev. He knows it's going to happen.
Right, baby.
But yeah, I was 7 laps down with 60-something laps to go in last year's SummerSlam and drove back to 3rd with 10 to go. Still, I don't know where I finished, like 18th or something. But yeah, man, that was a different car, but it was still, I don't know. That was. I'm sorry to say, dog. I mean, I don't know. I am looking forward to it. I know it's going to be. I don't know if the setups. I have no clue what's going on. Honestly, I don't know if the next gen is going to drive how it's supposed to, or this, that, whatever. But I don't know. We're going to go in there and do what we did tonight, and hopefully advance and run for try and get a belt, and whatever the payday is on Sunday.
Well, boys. A hell of a John night for both of you, and then, of course, best of luck to both of you come Saturday, come, of course, the heats and the LCQs. Hopefully, you don't need to go to the LCQs. Just lock in the feature, but
I better not. I work when the LCQs are going on, so I don't really have a choice.
Well, damn.
Oh, hold on, wait. Sorry, not to interrupt. I forgot one. Mom and Dad. Of course.
I was going to say that.
Yeah, thanks for
shout
watching.
out Mom and Dad.
I know my dad's vlog. I told my dad that I said, I'm pretty rusty, so don't expect much. And he said, what did he say? Let me pull it up. He said, yeah, rusty as a bucket of bolts after the finish. So, I guess maybe this race is all I needed, to get back into it and get ready for the 499. But yeah, shout out them as well.
Well, boys, hell of a job tonight, and best of luck for SummerSlam week. Look forward to calling it, and hopefully call both of you going to the feature.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Jim Bob.
Yeah, left boys. Just dump them in there. Why is they going to do? DJ Steiner, you got a copy, buddy?
Sure do.
Okay, glad. Still awake. Hell yeah. Well, walk us through a night for Stagner. Top 10, top 5 truck. Stuff happens. A few cautions happen. Dylan Fink crashes out. There's a restart. He somehow inherit the lead through all of it. Walk us through the night for DJ Stagner.
Yeah, so basically I was involved in that lap 5 restart crash or whatever, and I was riding around the track unknowingly with 30 seconds of damage half the race and was really slow. I mean, once I got it fixed, I was probably a top 3 car, but it was just hard to get the track position back. But there at the end, I mean, I pretty much had to do nothing. Everybody just kind of parted every time there was a chance, and I mean, it was certainly one of the luckier races I've ever ran, I think. But sometimes it pays to be lucky.
Well, Bo, I got to ask, overtime restart, really walking me through coming to the white flag. You know Veliky's coming. You know the whole field's trying to barrel down on you. How critical was it to launch out of the box on that final restart and give you just enough time and gap to hold off Veliky?
Truthfully, the launch was everything. I mean, I knew if I could get clear through 1 and 2, I'd probably be okay to just kind of nurse the gap and just make sure that, basically just hit the marks and just not let anything crazy happen. But yeah, I tried to go kind of unpredictable in the middle of the box, just try to get a little better jump, and thankfully it worked both attempts there. So, I mean, yeah, it's that really was everything. Because if we would have went into turn 1 side by side with him on the outside, I would not have won that race, realistically. So, yeah, I knew that the launch was everything. Choosing the bottom to get a little bit of a shorter run towards turn 1, that was pretty important. So, yeah, I would say that was honestly the most critical factor in the whole thing.
Well, buddy. I really, a couple other questions I have. Really, the aggression early. And really, some of the aggression we saw in restarts, I will ask, how difficult was it getting off of 2? Because all throughout the night, you could see trucks. It looked like they were particularly getting more loose, more handling issues was coming out of turn 2 compared to turn 4. What was there a bit of a difference between 2 and 4? Really, just you're wide open off of the corners and just how the track narrows out. Well, I wouldn't even say narrows out, but just how it's got that constant turn type of deal to it. Like, ultimately, what did you have any issues with turn 2 yourself?
Well, I was really in trouble there. Like I said, the first 50 laps or so, I was running around with back end damage, like 30 seconds of damage, and the car was just, I mean, every corner I was sliding, I was losing spots left and right. But I mean, once I got it fixed, it really wasn't too unmanageable, I would say. I mean, I thought it was fine. Yeah, there were certainly times where you could get in bad spots with air, but really it was fine. I mean, I didn't really have any issues with it.
Well, buddy, a hell of a job tonight. My last question for you. I won't keep you very long. You've been up enough. You ready to go out and celebrate this? Bars close at 3. Last question I got before I let you head out of here. Anybody want to thank friends, family, sponsors, etc.? The floor is yours.
Yeah, just everybody at Swap Motorsports and Dylan and Kevin and everybody over there that we were with tonight. Have you talked to Kevin yet? Finished third, I think.
I'm about to.
Oh, well,
He's still a week.
yeah. He asked him about his last restart because it was quite eventful from his perspective. He's got a good story to tell on that one.
Oh,
But
well.
yeah, just thank you to everybody and you for putting on the broadcast and the admins for putting on the league.
Well, buddy, a hell of a job tonight for DJ Stagner. He is the winner at Chicagoland in a wild night tonight, to say the least.
All right, thank you.
Yes, sir. Appreciate that tonight. Hell of a job. Kevin Allen, I hear you got a story to tell me.
Oh, I got a lot of stories.
Oh, well, let's start with the funniest one and go on with it.
Well, we'll just start from the beginning. Qualified great. That's great effort there. Worked with Dylan, tried to pull away at the start, and then got wiped out by Riddell. He didn't see Cord to his outside. Either way, I thought I was done after that. My damage was only like cosmetic fender damage, so it wasn't bad. It's like 30 seconds, but once I was back there in the pack, I thought my race was over. It's so hard to pass through a 30 air and how hot this track temp is. And from there, just rode around, just hope for the best. After last week at Phoenix, I wanted to build off that and keep going, and I wasn't really sure if I could build off the way I wanted to. I was really hoping for that last caution out to come out because I was okay with where I was. Like, I wasn't going to get anywhere else on those tires. I was going to be like 8th place, and I knew on restarts I would be vulnerable to getting crashed out. And from there, just topped all the mayhem that ensued, and the last restart's what DJ was talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
It was restarted 5th. I was really, really hoping to get 3rd because that's a goal of mine, to get a top 3. I almost got there last week, and that stung really bad. But on that restart, I just tried to get the best run I could, and what I didn't know is Braden Walters had no right front fender. So when I got beside him, I saw that, and once I got by him, it was over, and I was just I was locked in hoping, please, nothing happened. Please, no computer go out. Please, none of that happened. And yeah, really great night, really good recovery. I was not expecting to be up here, even be in here after what happened on lap, what was it, 5, 6 or so? But yeah, really good night, really good points night. Glad to have this momentum now in the playoffs, and hopefully to keep it going next week.
Oh, buddy. A hell of a job tonight. Trying to think of one more question to ask before I let you head out of here. Really, you mentioned the track 10. We're looking at the turns now, and I can't help but notice a nice little rubber line that's been made kind of throughout the track. With this hot track, how critical did the rubber line, the groove that was made, did it kind of help how these cars handled, or was the slick conditions tonight still just made it just loose as, well, I wouldn't say loose as all get out, but particularly as the race went on, the track changed. How much did it change the truck's handling?
I really didn't notice that much. I was just trying, all I was trying to do is just stay in the clean air. I was trying to make the bottom work to pass some people, and just it didn't work out. But the outside lane, even though it burns up tires a lot more than any other groove on this racetrack, use that to my advantage, and really we're just hoping for the best because I'm not the best tire saving person on here by far. Like when I was pulling away, I was like, I hope I'm saving my tires enough, or I hope I'm not burning them up as much as much as those guys. But yeah, just didn't really pay attention to where the groove was. I was just paying attention to what line had clean air, and how to not get stalled out on the bottom, because there were a few times that I went to go pass on the bottom and I just immediately stalled out. Hell, I damn near wrecked some people because I go to the bottom and then it washes up, and no matter how much I lift, I can't stop going up. And thankfully that didn't happen. But yeah, clean air is a huge factor here, considering the attrition and all the high track temps.
Well, buddy, the last question I got before I let you head out of here tonight. Is there anybody want to thank friends, family, sponsors, etc.? The floor is yours.
Shout out you, PGR Esports, for streaming these races every week. Shout out Justin and all the admins for putting these races on. This is a really fun league. I love to run in every weekend, something I look forward to every Friday night. Shout out my teammates, Mitch, Dylan, Tim, which Spectrum took him out of the race with like on the last green white checkered. And of course, shout out DJ for getting the win. Shout out the Beer League Racing League. We put Street Soccer League races on every night around Saturday night around 11 o'clock. And yeah, it's pretty much it. Glad to be here. Shout out to all you guys.
Well, buddy, a hell of a job tonight for Kevin Allen. It'll be a second place run.
I wish it was second. It's third.
Or third. Well, it'll be a third place, but I swear it's past my bedtime. No,
Close enough.
I'll tell you what I was thinking about. It'll be a third place run tonight, and he will cut into Kenny Reel's point lead just a little bit. I don't know. You might take a decent chunk out of it entering next week.
I checked the points. I'm still like 20 points back. Iris has already posted it.
45. But I don't know. If Iris already posted it, Iris already got it. But regardless, a hell of a job tonight. Look forward to seeing you next week, and hopefully we got us a thrilling championship battle on our hands.
Heck yeah, looking forward to it. Thanks again.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Final results goes as followed for tonight after what has been a bit of a chaotic, but nonetheless, hell of a show tonight. It was not 200 laps, so let's see if we can't fix that real quick. DJ Stander, your winner tonight. Landon Velikey, Kevin Allen, Trevor Adams, Mitchell Reardon, your top 5. Walters, Garber, Nicholas Alozia, Colt Ward, Kenny Reel rounds out top 10. Mike Audrey, Chris Logan, Jason Pick, Frank Chavez, Corey Wright, Seth Taman, Robbie Adams, David Riddell rounds out your top 18. Timothy Cook, Dylan Feek, Porter, Sterner, Tyler Stevenson, Alex Hill will round out the 24 drivers who made the start tonight. Mark Person, Justin Millicar. Race controls for tonight. And with that being said, appreciate everybody watching. Next week, Indianapolis for the Midnight Racing League Contender Series. But before we do all that, SummerSlam 499 starts this Wednesday. Live at Talladega. The biggest race of the summer officially kicks off. I'll be there. The PGR team will be there. And the best racers on iRacing will be there. You don't want to miss it. I guarantee you. You don't want to miss the whole week, and you don't want to miss August 2nd for the running on the SummerSlam 499. Until then, appreciate everybody watching. I will see everybody next Friday at Indianapolis for the Contender Series. Till then, take it easy and have a good night.